Welcome to the Kelly Renee Life Coach YouTube channel, where it's all about education, encouragement, and coaching for the LGBTQIA plus adults. I'm your host, Kelly Renee Houski, founder and CEO at Kelly Renee Life Coach, and I'm a transgender woman of faith. Let's chat about the frustrations, humor, and challenges of relationships, working, and achieving as we live our authentic lives. I'll help you understand yourself better, unlock your potential, and move forward in some sometimes terrifying spaces. Everyone belongs, everyone is welcome, and everyone is valid and loved and appreciated here. I am so excited to get this started and look forward to so many exciting and value filled conversations as we grow this community together. A little more about me. Over the course of my career, I've owned 4 restaurants, a bed and breakfast, a limousine service. I worked in corporate restaurants where I opened new stores for national brands. I ran an internet company, sold life insurance, and most recently spent 11 years in a global automotive brand in the client experience space. I've had an incredible opportunity to work with clients and staff to help them all live their best lives. There's no cookie cutter approach that works for everyone. Although I found is the way we think about ourselves has a huge impact on how far we get in realizing our dreams and desires. Right now I live outside Nashville with my wife Patty and 3 dogs, Bentley, Sassy, and Eddie. I have walked a very diverse, crazy career path. The common thread has been my passion and heart for people and business. I think it's part of my DNA. Anyway, I've always wanted, what I really wanted to do today was introduce myself. I can't get the words out. And let you know, as part of the LGBTQIA plus community, including allies, you are not alone. We're seeing so much more representation in the media and entertainment these days, and honestly, that's how it should be. There's so much power in telling our stories. It's empowering for ourselves and for others. So I want to make sure we have plenty of space for y'all on this channel to tell your story. If you don't hear anything else today, hear this. No matter where you fall on the LGBTQIA plus spectrum, you are loved and valued and so, so precious. And I see you. Pride Month may have ended, but you are here. I am here. I see you. And we get to celebrate our collective value as humans and the perfect creations that we are. As we turn the page on the month, know I want to create a safe space for you and hope you'll find and subscribe and share this channel. We good? Great. Let's get into something I hope you find helpful. One of my newer routines of late is to visit a local Starbucks for an hour or two on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. My wife Patty goes to a yoga class 3 times a week, and since I'm working from home, I thought an adventure out of the house a couple times a week was certainly in order for me. Those of you who know me well know I have a love affair with Starbucks coffee. Anyway, yesterday morning I spent an hour thinking about purpose and passion. As a business owner and as individuals, it's important to clarify what we stand for as people and decide what values and ethics guide us. In my last corporate role, a lot of people I talked to wanted to leave the department we were in, but weren't clear on what they wanted to do, the next step in their career. I would often ask what they were passionate about. I would sometimes get this blank look. They wanted to move forward, but didn't have a clear idea of where they wanted to go or what they wanted to do. That's a problem. We all have the capacity to do almost anything we want in life. But if we're not clear on what that is, how can we ever hope to attain that nirvana? Some of the ideas I thought about today, some of the questions I asked myself are, what in my life is working well? What is it I find enjoyable and meaningful and fulfilling and valuable? Good question. What areas aren't working so well? What stresses me out and makes me anxious or drains my energy? How would I invest my time? If I were financially free and had the time and money to do absolutely anything I wanted, how would I invest my time? What kind of childhood interests or dreams did I have that I never got around to? Would pursuing any of those interests today bring more meaning to my life? If so, how? We're going to go to the dark side a little bit here, but there's a point. When you die, how do you want to be remembered by others? If you were to die today, would people remember you the way you want to be remembered? That's some heavy stuff to think about. Name 3 people you know or don't know, who inspire you. Explain why they inspire you. What skills, talents, or abilities do you have that you're naturally good at and are passionate about using? That's a good question. What skills and talents and abilities do you have that you're not excited about using? Anyway, I hope you get the idea. There are more than 50 questions in this exercise to help guide us to and solidify direction and purpose for our lives. The point I want to make is we can easily become distracted, and unless we're clear on what and why, our purpose and passion can become overwhelmed by just life. Of course, once you've identified your passion and purpose, then there's the work of putting it into action. And it's work. It doesn't have to be stressful, but it does require a plan if you really want to get there. For me, breaking it down to bite-sized pieces is easiest. Sometimes beginning with the end goal in mind and working backwards. You've heard that term reverse engineering. There you go. Sometimes it's not. For everybody, it's a little bit different. Anyway, I hope these questions are helpful. I hope it gives you pause for thought. If you're stuck on passion and purpose and want to go through this exercise for yourself, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter with your email address and I'll send it to you. As I wrap up, I need your help. I want to make sure the content I provide is helpful to our community. Whether you've come out or not, what would you say is the number one challenge you face as you navigate life today? No topics are off limits. Is it to come out to family, to friends, at work, at school? Is it learning how to be a good ally? How's your internal authority? How do you feel? Maybe it's dating. Maybe it's school. Are you a procrastinator? Or are you the kind of person that gets things done right away? Procrastination is a struggle for a lot of people. How about your family? The ones you're born into and the ones we choose. We know how that is. How about finding meaningful employment? How's your job situation? Are you developing your career the way you want it to go? Health concerns? How about healthcare in general? Because of my work with the LGBTQ plus Health Advisory Board at Vanderbilt, I know there's a lot to do in this space. What have your experiences been? How about finding safe spaces to socialize, shop, and play? How about education? Do you have the education you feel you need or want? Well, look, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. Let me know what you're experiencing and what can be most helpful. It will help us plan content for this channel as we move forward. And until next time, stay well, be blessed, and stay safe. Thanks so much.